Hey guys, it's JC Chandler back again. I hope everyone's doing well. I am in my studio. It's Sunday. Y'all know what that means for me. I get to zen out, and part of my zen today is creating. I wanted to go back a little bit. Since we've hit 2 years, you guys, thank you so much to all the subscribers. February 28th made 2 years that this channel has been up and running, and it's because of you guys. I was going through some videos and wanted to see what all could be done differently or maybe updated. But I just realized that there's a video out there talking about nail foils and double-sided tape and nail foils, and I was gonna show you guys something that I don't think I got back to. It was using these mesh. So forgive me, man. I must have gotten busy, or I thought I uploaded it and I didn't, but we're getting ready to play with some of these. And let me see if I can open this up. The one in the video was this one. And this one was a little challenging, I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna make it work. So let me tell you what you're gonna need if you want to create along, okay? Let's see. So double-sided tape, any size. You could use some glue for this, but I'm using double-sided tape because I'm lazy and I want to, I don't like waiting for dry time. So it's up to you. But these are the 3 different sizes I have right here. They come in all sizes. And depending on the size of your wood blank, which is the next thing you'll need, I've got some bigger ones this time. Last time they were a little bit smaller. And I'm gonna try a bunch. Let me see. Get them all out here. I don't know that I'm gonna do all of these. Let me move this wire. Behind the scenes is chaos. All right, so I've got a key tag, wood blank. These are blanks that I purchased before I started cutting my own. And we got some triangles, we got some circles and hearts. For ease, I think the straighter or rounder edges are gonna be better. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do these hearts. This might be in a later video because I'd really like to see what these are gonna look like with some kind of nail foils. We might even paint these though. So any shape will work with the technique that we are going to do. But I think I'm gonna lean toward either circle or square today. So let me put that there. Triangle might work, but we'll see. I'm gonna do that. You're gonna need some foils. Now, I think I'm gonna try, let me bring these triangles back because I might try more metallics. So let's see, you're gonna need some nail foils. I got these, some of these from Amazon, some of these from Temu, whatever foils you have. Look at that one, that's pretty. I love these prints. So here's a couple. We're definitely gonna use the mesh. Let's see, I'm gonna show you a couple more that I have just to give you some ideas of patterns. There's these are not necessarily metallic, but they will work. We got some snake skin patterns. I love these. I have not used these, I don't think. Maybe I have. That one looks like I did. Let's see. Here's some Christmas ones. That one has like an open pattern, open space. So those are options. And then here's some more metallic ones. I'm not taking all of these out, but just giving you some options. This one is, I think, a 30 roll pack I got. I must have gotten it from probably Amazon. If there are links still available for the ones that I'm showing you today, guys, I will provide it below. Let's see. But what we're going to do is similar to this. This is the one that was on the video that I'm talking about. And I may have to find this and redo this one because I love this. And so this one I stained on the back. We're going to try and do that. And this one has resin. So this is our inspiration, right? I also have some Inca Gold. These are metallic pastes. Look at that silver. I think I might use the silver. This is probably dried out, but we'll find out. Oh, I'm making a crumbly mess. So we got the silver. This one is like a black metallic. So I don't know. I don't know how long this video is going to be, guys, but I tell you this every single time. If you think you gotta go, go and come back. Join, you know, press pause if you must. I won't be mad at you. Oh, we're making a mess and we haven't even gotten started. All right, so I'm trying something new. My wet wipes, the ones that I have been using, have slowly been becoming my least favorite thing to use, and I'm not happy about it. Getting back to the supplies, there's also some mica powder possibilities. I don't know what I'm going to use. There's some resin that we'll use to end the project, and I was thinking maybe some cork backing for, I don't know, to give one side cork and one side the mesh. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm just all over the place right now because I plan on zenning out. Now, once I start creating, it's very possible that I may get quiet. I always get quiet while I'm creating, especially when I'm in the zen zone. I just dropped something back here, so that was that noise. If I do tend to find myself getting quiet, y'all know how I do, I will put some zen music on, some music on, so you guys can watch or create along while the video is playing. All right, so let me get myself situated and we will get started. All right, if you're not a part of the Facebook group, please see the link below and just join us. I'd love to see if you create something that you see on this channel. I'm always open for questions, always open for suggestions. I'm here to help you out. All right, what are we doing? Oh, I forgot to tell you, you might want some markers or some ink pads to stain your product. Let's see, I'm sure I missed something, but let's go ahead and get started. You're gonna want something for sure to clean up with because we might get messy. Some scissors, obviously. Look at that, I forgot the scissors. Okay, scissors, nail file. You're gonna need a nail file. Goodness, I've just forgot everything. This one's been getting some good use, and this is to file the edges. All right, let's see, what else we got? All right, because this is a video, you can always press pause and come on back. All right, first things first. The first part could be staining. Now, if I'm gonna use the black, maybe a black background would go, but maybe a brown one would go too. So let's do this. I wanted to do this with mesh. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Let me see how this falls over the round one. And just because I have two doesn't mean I'm gonna use them both. Let's see. So there's a front and a back, and the front is where the mesh is coming on top of the aluminum, and then the back is where the aluminum is on top of the mesh. And I think I want to use this one, depending on what you want to see. So if I'm going to do a black background, I'm probably going to want to see more metal, right? If I do a brown black background, I might want to do something different. we're gonna play around. Let's see what happens. So first things first, let's stain this. We're gonna stain this black. So this is just a regular permanent marker, right? This is Dollar Tree, see? Dollar Tree. This is a wood stain marker. It's a furniture repair marker that I got from Amazon long time ago. But you can use anything, a a permanent marker, anything like that, colored. You can even paint this in the with gold markers, acrylic paint, anything. You can do whatever you want to do. Today, I'm going to use this. Hopefully this isn't dried out. I think it is. Let me get my other one. This is dried out. This is the Super Duper Sharpie. That one's probably full of ink. Now I'm doing this before I thought I messed up. I'm doing this before I put the double-sided tape on here. And you're gonna see right through the double-sided tape to see the black. So we get a nice black background. I don't think I wanna do, let's see. I don't wanna do the back of this right now. Let's see, I'm gonna let that sit for a minute and dry just a tad. I really want to do something with this keychain. I think what I'm gonna mess around and put some cork on the back of this. I should probably do it now. Let me do it now. We're doing a bunch of projects at the same time. So this is the backing of a cork. It's really sticky, just like the sticky tape that we're getting ready to use. Really sticky. And this is what I use for some wood coasters sometimes. So let's see if I can do this. I think what I'm gonna do is just open this up. I'll stain the other side brown of some sort. Press that down, and I'm gonna cut around it, because we could always use this again for another project. So I'm gonna cut as close to it as I can. Yeah, let's get that. I'm gonna cut as close as possible. We're gonna come back to this because look at here, got a whole bunch left. My scissors always get messy, so I'm gonna cut the edges. I'm hoping to not have to file this cork because it gets messy. So let's see if I can win today. I may not have to. I think I did a good job cutting. Let me get this. See how sticky that is? All right, let's see. Perfectionist in me may file it. See that? That's not cut very well. But because of what's in my head right now, I think I'm gonna leave it alone because I'm playing around with what I want to do with it. I don't know exactly what yet. So let's put the scissors away for a second. Let's go ahead and stain this. Let's see if this is dried out. Nice brown, good. Oh, this is gonna be nice. I may do something totally different with this one. But it's going to be foils. And we will use double-sided tape. Look how nice that looks. With a cork backing, I'm gonna do some of the edging before we do anything else. Uh-oh, yikes. I should have did the edging first. That's all right, we could very well, very possibly, put some kind of acrylic or metallic paint on the edges. We'll see. Now my fingers are getting all brown. I think I'm okay with the way that looks. Yep, my fingers are getting all brown. I like that wood grain. Look at that. Isn't that nice? All right, so we got the black, we got the brown. Let's see, maybe let's use some of this. We're gonna put the bases on our pieces and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. Let's do some of this. Let's see if I can actually make some, you know what? I think I'm gonna do mica powder on top of the tape. So let's get to the tape. That's what I'm gonna do. We'll wait for the mica powder. Look how messy that is. I'm gonna need to do something about that because it's dry. It is dry. Normally I would use, I'm gonna use the wet wipe and then, because it's been leaving a streak and I don't like that. But because there's chunks of silver paint-ish paste, it's probably best that I use a wet one. All right. Messy already. We ain't did anything. Haven't done anything yet. But we will. Here we go. Hopefully this doesn't leave any streaks. Okay, now let's get with this tape. So we got the thicknesses, and this is what I look at. See how this overlaps? So I need something that's not, I need a fatter piece of tape is what I need. So there's that one. That's why I got the big one. So this will cover that completely. See that? And then this will cover that completely. I might even be able to do it like this. And then this will cover that completely. So we're gonna use the fat one and hope that it works. Let's do this one first because I think I wanna use some of this. What are we gonna put on here? Ooh, look at that. Brown and gold. Yep, that's what we're gonna do with that. We know we're gonna do the silver with this one. What are we gonna do with this? I think I wanna do, let me see, we're gonna do a silver. Let's come back to that. Let's come back to that. I might put the silver on the back here. But anyway, let's get the tape on. So I am going to lay the tape sticky side up, and I want my colored side to go down on it. And I'm gonna just, I'm just gonna press. And here's why my scissors get sticky. And I have a great cleaner for it, but this is why. That sticky tape ain't no joke. All right, so we got that. Let me press it down really good. All right. Before we move to the next one. All right. We're gonna file the edges, so I'm not gonna cut it because that's just double work. All right, let's do this one. We got the cork on this side, and we got the color on this side. So I'm going to do the stain side down. Let's see if I can get this to match up perfectly. I'm gonna do it a different way because I want this on every part of it. There we go. Now we're gonna cut that. Ooh, this stuff's sticky. All right, let's see, what are we doing now? Let's go ahead and varnish this down. That's my son. He's a photographer, videographer. He has his own business doing that professional photo and video. All right, so now what we're going to do is file the edges. Now, normally I press pause or whatever, but I'm doing this whole thing in the video. Hopefully, if you guys need to, go ahead and click pause or whatever you need to. Speed past it or whatever you gotta do. I'm putting something down because I don't want to have a big fat mess, and I'm going to use the rough side of my file, and then afterwards I'll be using the smoother side. But here we go. And this file that I got, the reason I didn't cut it is because when I file it, it's going to just fall right off. And the file set, I'm going to have a link below, is going to it's a large number. I think it's like 100 or so for almost nothing. I mean, it doesn't cost anything. It's worth it. I've had the same pack for, gosh, going on 2 years now. Oh, this is some thick one. I might need to get me a new file. Y'all hold up, cause this file, yeah, this one's been used. Hold please. So this is excessive, but this is the package of files. I mean, it comes with a lot. I'll have these forever. And here's the label. This came, it says a 60 pack, but it looks like more. But that's the package that I got. Can you see it? That's the package that I got. And I'm just gonna pull out 2 fresh ones because I don't want to have to do this again. All right, sorry about that. Let's get this show on the road. All right, now watch how much of a difference this makes. I'm going to use the smoother side now because it's such a, there we go, look at that. Such a fresh one. See how that comes off? This is some thick tape. Oh, that big roll ain't no joke. That's why I'm almost done with it, because I use it as much. Look how it's almost running out. And if you get this tape, guys, look at that core. It is plastic. We can reuse that. I'm gonna make a bangle out of that. Yep. Reuse, reuse. See that sticky right there? You want to make sure you get that off. That's the tape, right? So I'm just gonna make this a nice smooth surface. We're gonna have to stain the edges again because we just wiped off all the stain that we put on. So I'm gonna do that before. Oh boy, here I go. Trying to get those edges to look good on this cork before I start anything else. Perfectionist, right? I told you I didn't think it was gonna let me ignore the edges. There we go. Oh yeah. So see what the cork does? It's a messy, messy situation, but it's worth it because it's gonna be nice and smooth. And this is going to be a keychain. Don't think I didn't forget about the hole. We're going to make the hole really, really soon. All right, so let's do the edge again before we take this tape off. You know what? We're going to wind up filing again, so let's not. We're going to wait a second. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've done this. All right, let me clean this up. Move this around. Messy. Ooh, but fun, right? I mean, if it's not messy, it ain't fun. Okay, I'm gonna put you to the side, baby. We're gonna work with this one. All right, so we're gonna take this tape off, but before I get the tape off, let's use this side. Look at that. And then it has some orange. No, I don't want the silver. I want the gold. I want the gold. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep, that's a perfect size. I wonder if I should just do it down here so we can see. Nope, I want all of that. Gotta do it that way. I don't want to do that. We're gonna do this. All right, let's take this off. It would be best if I had my weeding tool, which you can use whatever you want to take that off. Sometimes it's a little hard to take off. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do it like this and then pull it over. There we go. So I'm pressing this down into the tape. Let's see if this works. Now you got some sticky pieces in here, sticky openings, and that's okay because when we get the resin on here, that'll take care of it. So let's go ahead and cut around this because we're gonna wind up filing again just to make it neat. There we go. Cut as close as possible. I'm cutting at an angle, but I think I'm gonna have to cut at an angle on the other way. Like right here. Clean it up as much as you can so you don't have to file as much. The filing hurts my hands, which is one reason why I don't do these videos much anymore, because the wood blanks that I have, I can cut my wood blanks now, so if I wanted to, I can put this on top of my wood blank with some glue and throw it in the laser, but not everybody has that. So I want to make sure I show you a way to do that. This is going to be pretty. Let's see. I'm going to sacrifice my hands for you guys today. All right. This right here. Now we need to go ahead and do the edges with the stain. And we're going to file. Let me do the filing first. So we don't, look, I just took up. I'm getting excited, guys. I can tell because I'm forgetting to do stuff. We want a nice, smooth, this might be the only one we do on this video, just because I'm taking my time to make sure this is right. I am preparing for an April event. And everything that I do, everything I create, I'm creating with a purpose. So I can take it to this event, and then I start back up in the summer with my 6 month of Sundays, starting in May, back with the city that I have been with for 4 or 5 years now. That's nice and smooth on the edge. Let's get some of this up. I try to keep a clean space, but look, we're creating, so it may not be neat all the time. Oh, I cannot wait to see what this looks like. Before I do anything else, I want to get that hole done. And I'm feeling it's right there. So let me press in here. Let's see, where is it? Right there. I'm gonna press right here, and I'm gonna go through the tape. Ow! Yo! Look at there. Look what I just did with a toothpick. Huh! That was smart. I might need to put a band-aid on, yeah. Let's see. It's not bleeding. That was dumb. That was just dumb. All right, got a band-aid on my boo-boo. Man, I can't believe I did that. That was just not cool. All right, let's push this all the way through so we can get that resin to not fall on that spot. Let me do this a little bit more, because what I'm trying to do is get all these little threads, which is another reason why this was challenging on the previous video that I did. The resin likes to hold on to those little prickly pieces, so I'm trying to get it to smooth out before we get the resin on here, on these edges, right? All right, looks like we got up right here. It's gonna get another filing. All right, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Again, do it to whatever level you're comfortable. Now I can't really feel with this finger. All right, whatever level you're comfortable. We're gonna move some stuff over. Now we're going to do this again. Get that edge nice, see? See where we took it off and now we're putting it back on. There we go. So we got the back with cork, and then we got the orange and gold on the front. I'm gonna let the edges dry. We're gonna sit that to the side, and let's work with the black one. This one's probably gonna give me the most trouble. But anyway, let's go ahead and work our magic with the file. I'm not gonna put a paper towel down. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, right? All right, good file, brand new. Watch how it separates. And I'm not doing this hard. Look at that. And I'm doing it at an angle. I'm not doing this, I'm doing it at an angle. Look at that. All right. And I'm trying to do the whole length of the file. Once you've done this enough, you'll get the feel of how you want to, you know, file it. See all the sticky? I want to get all that off. Now I'm going with the fine side. And see, I'm doing this. I'm not doing this, I'm doing this. Right? At an angle. So it'll give it a nice curve and take off the blunt edge. See that blunt edge right there? This one's gonna be rounded. So I'm doing the finer side. Now I remember why I got so many files, and I'm gonna show you in a second. Because it's a good file, it'll last a long time. But look at it looks terrible. However, they do still work when they look like this. So it's not an issue. I think I'm gonna round this side too with the smoother side, because I don't like the corner of the wood piece. It's a blunt cut. There we go. I need it to be nice and smooth. This is where my hand starts hurting after some filing. So we may only do 2 pieces. Depends, because my hand will lock up just because of the way that I'm holding this. And there's only, I mean, I can't do anything about it. The way that I create, I have to have it right. And this is the only way I can do it. All right, let's wipe this off. Move that over, get this up. Now we gotta clean some of the dusties, and then we're going to put this on to the circle. This is just alcohol I'm using. For me, it's better than water. But that could be why my hands are so dry, because I use a lot of alcohol. If you guys want to see some of the creations that I have on my website, go ahead and scan that QR code. I am getting better about updating when I create, updating the website. So I'll be offering some creator supplies as well really soon. So I didn't mean to do a plug, but there it is. All right, so now we got this. Dust my hands off, wipe this off. I would like to stain this. I'm probably gonna do a silver edge on this. Let's see what this looks like first. So we're gonna take this is a weeding tool that I got, I think from Temu, long time ago. It's got a nice pointy edge, and this helps. I hope I don't stick my finger again. There we go. See that black? Now the first thing I'm gonna do is get this hole pushed in. And I'm gonna use a toothpick with my fingers out of the way. And the way that I do this is I'll push the toothpick down at the bottom. Why is this hard? Push, okay. Some thick tape. Push it, and then I'll circle around so that this tape will stick to the insides. Right? And then I'll push it through. Now let's see if I can do this. Hope I don't pull this out. There we go. I need this to press back down. There we go. Push. And get it to the way that you like it. All right, now this is really sticky. So let's find a spot. I want all that. So we could do it like this. This is not as wide. Let me see. We might have to stretch it out because it's not gonna cover. We'll see. We can always double layer it. Let's do this. There we go. We got a lot more open space, but I think I like this. So let's press it down. Making another hot mess. I think I want to do the silver on the back here. I'm gonna cut this as close as I can. I'm gonna do an experiment real quick, something I've not done before. I'm thinking about it while I'm doing this. I want to do a silver backing with the tape. Look at that. That's gonna be nice. We gotta get those edges, but I want to file this first. Let me see. Let's put some more tape on here. Oh, I'm gonna do silver. Yeah, let's put some more tape on here. And then we can file all the edges at the same time. I'm not gonna color it. Maybe I should. Look at that. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna color the back too. There we go. And off the cuff, what we doing? Let's do this. I'm gonna color the back, and then we're gonna come back to this one. Okay. Oh, that one is not the one I want. There we go. This is gonna be nice. I can already see what this is gonna look like. By the way, guys, if you don't have a silicone mat, look how nicely that wipes up. This is permanent marker off of silicone. It doesn't stay. Oh, I don't test it. Like the alcohol will get it up, but I haven't had a problem with it staying. All right, we're gonna do that. I don't know why I'm doing the edges, because we're gonna file it off. So let's put that to the side. Okay, let's come back to this one. This is gonna be nice. So I think I'm ready to put some resin on here. Let me clear this out. Did y'all see what I was doing? I was getting ready to hurt myself again. I'm just kind of trimming the edge on the hole here, so I can get that out. Because it's sticky, it's a little challenging. All right, we open that hole. I'll put this in. All right, I'm getting ready to put some resin on it. So, my little sticky pad, another thing that you must have, guys. I mean, for me, it's a game changer. So, that's just how I protect it. All right. Uh-oh. This cork is gonna stick to this real bad. Let me get an old one. I don't want to mess up this brand new one right off the bat. Even though it'll clean up, we're just gonna use something different. All right, that one's looking like a hot mess, but it's enough sticky that it won't move. Okay, very good. Now, let's get with the resin, okay? I'm just gonna brush some on right now. I'm not gonna go through and dome it yet, if I do at all right? I just want this to be locked in, all right? And I see some thingies that's going to be an issue. I'm trying to get some of these threads. This is one reason why it is a pain in the butt, but it's so worth it. So worth it. So I'm gonna put the top of my resin in here. Silicone dish there. All right, here we go. Let's paint this on. I might want to dome this. It's gonna be a keychain. I'm gonna watch the edges just like I normally do. This may make some bubbles because of the threading. Okay, this will look amazing domed. I think we're gonna dome this. I already like the way this looks just with one coat. It's more than I wanted to put on, but let's see. All right, let's see. I'm gonna put the light over it, and then now this is a 2-minute light. I'm not gonna let y'all sit here and watch me wait for this. All right, so that's gotten a nice little, it's still a little tacky, but I think it's good for what I want to do. I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, we got some edges we need to take care of. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's some fibers that's sticking up. That's gonna be really, really sticky if we don't take care of it right now. Yep, there we go. And then right here, just feel around. That's why I put that first coat on, because then it'll make it hard enough for me to get that file down and ready for the next coat. And I'm just feeling around the edges because that would stick you. We keep brushing off this coating, the stain off the edges, but that's okay. We're gonna do it again. So I'm going almost on the top so I can flatten it a little. There we go. Lots. When you guys do this, you will feel what I'm talking about. You can't really see it. So there's another thread that is going to be an issue if I don't get it now. Okay. So this is why I brushed it on and didn't try to dome it yet, because I want to catch the opportunities to smoothen this out. I'm going to try and get some more of the edge on here because I may not need to file it again, but with that said, if not, then I don't want that to be looking janky. I love this already. That orange pop is really, really cool. So let's do this again. It's not gonna matter. I really don't want you to not stain in between, because once the resin gets on there, the stain is not necessarily gonna take. Alright, so look at that. The stain is there. We're gonna put some more resin on here. This time I think I might do it as if I was going to dome it, but let me brush it on this time again just to make sure. Just to make sure. In case something else gets feeling sticky. Oh man, I had my brush near my light. My brush is stiff. I think I cured my brush. Well, that's interesting. It's stiff, guys. I cured my brush. Oh well, it's still working. All I need is for it to spread. I cured my brush. That is so funny. If you've ever cured your resin brush, comment below and let me know. Am I the only one? You know what? I think what I'm going to do, let me sit this over here away from the light. I want to really resin this. So here we go. I think it's ready. This is gonna go dome, baby. Look at that. Can y'all see that? It's getting ready to be popping. I like this. It's kind of hard to see, but that magnifies it. Yeah, this is gonna be beautiful. Need a little more. Hopefully, so the threads tend to make the resin drop off the edge. I probably should have just did one more coat, then domed it, because I'm seeing some rough edges that I was trying to avoid. But I think it's just going to be a matter of filing the resin itself and not necessarily the wood. Now keep in mind, you can do this with a piece that you're going to make jewelry. I just wanted a bigger surface because my hands tend to hurt when I'm filing smaller pieces. Oh buddy, can y'all see that? Oh buddy. All right, let me get a file, not a file, a flame. Let's see, where's the flame at? I know I had it out. There we go. Let's see if I can get rid of some bubbles. That's gonna be gorgeous. All right, look at that. I do have a little more filing to do, so bear with me, guys. Yep. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. See the edge right there? That's just a little rough. My goal is to not have that. Down here it doesn't have it. Not much here, but right there. See that? It's more over here. So I want to make sure I get that. And I'm not gonna let you guys sit and watch me do it. I will put this on speed. All right, nice and smooth, nice and smooth. All right, let's see what we're gonna do here. I see that I got rid of some more edges. Guys, it is what it is. I'm not gonna apologize. I'm gonna show you guys real time how it works. I'm not really trying to edit this because, I mean, how are you gonna learn if you have these mistakes or things happen? It's not even a mistake. This is just part of the process, my process anyway. I try to do it as best as I can, but sometimes it just doesn't work that way. And I'm just getting the edge of that. You just gotta feel around, guys. Feel around, because the last thing you want is for somebody to have something in their hand and it sticks them. That's not great for customer service. All right, we're gonna do one more. I think what I'm gonna do is brush the edges, then I'll put some more resin on it. Yeah, brush the edge. And I'm being sloppy with the edge. I'm letting it touch the tape because this tape is just done. It's ready to be retired. And I'm doing the edge because filing this resin made it dull. And I'm not trying to have the resin fall to the side, right? So brushing it, and then I'm gonna put another layer on here. Oh, take the top off, girl. Okay. Now, if this were jewelry, first of all, for a keychain, I don't think I would normally resin this many times. I would have brushed it twice, and that's what I didn't do. But I might keep this keychain. Either that or make more, because I like this. And I mentioned earlier, I have a event in April. And some of you might be like, what? I mean, that's far away. Well, if you want to bring the same stuff as last year, then I'm ready. But I'm not trying to you really want to keep your stuff fresh, right? So I've been to this particular, not this market itself, but I've dealt with the customers that are in this area for different markets for this city, and I'm not trying to have the same stuff, even though some of my stuff I still have, and it may not be the same people exactly, but if it is, I want to make sure they see something different. I'm like, oh, you had that last year. I'm not trying to hear that. But if they ask, do you still have? Yes, I have something very similar to that. All right, this is me trying to get my edges correct. I am a perfectionist when it comes to this resin. All right, this is yummy. Oh my gosh. Guys, if y'all could see it the way I see it. Get these bubbles. This is gonna feel so good in the hand. This is what I was trying to do. All right, let's see. What am I going to do? I need to protect my brush. Let's do this. All right, guys, let's see what it looks like. That is nice and cured. I'm going to turn it upside down so that what's on the cork cures as well. The way here for this one. Oh buddy, look at that. That's gonna be a beautiful keychain. I do still want to put this under the resin light a little bit more to get these edges from being sticky, so I'll come back with another picture, video, or whatever with a complete piece, because this is just sticky. Look at that. What do you think? I like it. All right, let's see. What else we got? So we got this, and I said I wanted to put some sticky tape on here and put some silver on here. So let's do that. This is gonna be a long video. Sorry. But this is the one that I want to see. All right, let me cut this. Guys, I'm not gonna try and keep cleaning. This is the real deal. When you're creating, it's messy. So let's go ahead and varnish this down. All right, press it down as much as possible. And then we're gonna file it. Okay. Man, it's a hot mess. All right. Through the length of the file is what I'm doing. I'm starting here and ending here. This is just how I do it to keep my hands from doing so much work while I'm holding it. And my hands do not hurt often, only when I do this or holding something like this. If you have the same situation sometimes, let me know. Bond with me, please. it's not a major thing unless I do a lot of this. Or some real tiny charms when I'm making my own charms. That's when it really starts hurting, because now my fingers have to focus on gripping that little piece. So forgive me for not showing this technique as much as I used to. See, it's starting to stiffen up. All right, we got that smoothened out. I think this is gonna be the last piece that I do on camera. I don't know if I'm gonna do the triangles at all. But you guys, please share what you try, what shapes you use, and join the Facebook group so we can see what you got. Let me wipe this down. Even though it's gonna leave streaks, and I don't like that, but is what it is. Sometimes I think it just will mess with your eyes as viewers, so just let me know. All right, let's use this. Okay, where's my stuff? We got this. We got a brush, not the resin brush, that we're going to use to dab the mica powder on. But first, ooh, this is gonna make a hot mess. All right, we really do need to protect, because this stuff sticks to silicone. Oh, it sticks to silicone, so we're gonna do it like this. Here we go, guys. I've never done this before. Never done this before. So we're gonna let this sit right here. That's sticky. Oh. Let me do this. Look at it. Look at that sticking to my Band-Aid. I'm gonna shake this into the top a little and use what's in the top first. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, oh, the brush is getting stuck. Oh my God, look at that. Please bear with me, guys. That might be too much. Oh, this is so pretty. This is too much, but we're gonna do it. Oh my God, look how pretty that is. Oh, now I'm wishing I did this with the gold. Now the question is, how is this gonna hold up on this tape? Like, is it gonna stay? Oh my gosh. I need to use these powders more. All right, let me get some excess off. Oh my God. Look at that. That is stuck. And I made the mistake of wiping it down with my wet wipe. That was stupid. Oh my gosh. Let's clear this out. I need y'all to see this. This is awesome. I am gonna do this again. I'm excited. Can you hear it in my voice? I love this. Okay. We're gonna mess up. Just let me get some of this. Oh my God. This is awesome. That tape is holding on to this mica powder. That's gonna hold resin really well. Look at that. It looks like it was already there and it's not coming off. I love that. That almost looks like a coin. Look at that. Okay, we must finish this today. I was gonna not finish it today, but we're gonna finish this today. So let's give it the edges. I'm all excited. This is what I love about creating. Sometimes you just don't know what it's going to look like. I'm just doing the edges. Black. This is going to be beautiful. This might actually be a keychain as well. Now keep in mind, I am doing the edges, but we've still got a file. Look at that! I needed to see this. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see this, but look at the edges coming around there. Okay. Now, what are we gonna do? Let's wipe off some of, oh, Jackie. I am in, whatever. It is what it is. I'm excited. Okay. Been a minute since I had a video like this one. So I'm going to, you know what? Instead of filing first, I'm gonna put the resin on so I can identify the problem pieces. We learn, right? We learn with the first one that it's gonna take multiple coats to get those fibers. Look at that. That's beautiful. So I don't want to fight with those fibers 3 and 4 times. So let's go ahead and let's see. I don't want the mica powder to get lifted off of here. So we're going to use the same messy thing and see what happens. All right, so it's taken some of it, but not too much. So let's go ahead and brush some resin on here. Brush some resin with my stiff resin brush. Boy, I've had a couple of faux pas in this one, didn't I? But that's okay. We're gonna brush this on, and when I cure it, all the fibers that are gonna be a problem will expose themselves. And then we'll get them. We're gonna get them. This one's gonna be very nice too, guys. Because of that back. All right, that's a little more than I wanted. I'm gonna take some of that off. I just want those fibers to pop out. And then we'll do multiple layers if we must. So, back to the lamp. All right, so that's good. And look, they popped up just like we knew they would. We're gonna file them down. Get them up out of here. We're gonna have to do this probably a couple times, but let's see what happens. I'm just gonna give that nice smooth, will that stick? Yep. We ain't gonna do that. We're gonna take all that off. Smooth that out. We're gonna have to do another coat, because it's gonna stick up more. But let's see, maybe we learned from the last one to file more on top. That's what I'm doing. I'm filing more on top. See if I can get the fibers to lay down. I am so excited about this double-sided tape. Y'all don't even know. and it's not even sticky. Oh my God. More to come, more to come, more to come. That just takes me to a whole nother level now. All right, so I flattened it out. I do believe we're gonna have to do another coat after this one, but we're gonna do it again to expose those threads, because the resin shrinks as it cures, and any of those threads tend to stand up, is what I'm noticing. I don't know what the technical term or why, but from doing this in previous videos, the most irritating part was using this mesh with resin, which, like I said, is a reason why I hadn't done this before, but I think we just figured it out together, how to make it easier to work with. But let's see, this next coat is what's gonna really tell. So let me see if I can get rid of some bubbles, just in case. Even though there's a lot going on in here, you can't probably really see the bubbles, but anyway, let's try it. Another magic of video. Be right back. All right, let's see. Just a few. I can feel just a few. And this is the route. This is the route we want to take. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna do it one more time, and then I think I can dome it. It's not a lot this time. I think I got a lot of them the first file. Yeah. That's it. Sorry if the table's shaking, guys. I gotta rest my hands down. Okay, yeah, this is it, guys. I'm gonna be a little bit more of a perfectionist and file it some more. Now, remember I put the black marker on there? I'm not touching it as much this time, whereas before, on this one, we kept filing it down. And I think that's because I put it on the very first coat. I don't know. Again, learning. I'm still gonna put some more. Yeah, that feels better. That feels way better. I think I'm gonna smoothen this out too. I'm all about that smooth feel. I want the customer to have a nice, smooth feel, and that's one of the reasons why my hands hurt so much, because I put so much detail. When I'm doing stuff like this, I just want it to feel good in my hand, and if it doesn't feel good and smooth, to me it's not a good product to sell. All right, I'm trying to get the best quality for the price. All right, I think this is it right here. I'm not gonna bother to clean up anymore right now because I wanna just get this done. This right here is not as smooth as I want, so we're gonna mess around and get rid of some of the marker that I've already put on here. I'm not gonna let you guys sit through this. I'll fast forward it. Good. feel getting quiet again. Focus. Too much. All right, here we go, here we go. We're gonna do a top coat of resin. We're gonna dome that baby. I think this is going to be amazing. Drop that on there. Let's get the tools. Get that right tool. Did I? Oh, I thought I had cured my tool. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Look at that magnifying. I'm sorry for this disgusting looking tape, and the only reason I'm using this tape as my sticky is because I don't want all my mica powder to come off. It ain't gotta be pretty while we creating, right? The end product is what matters. Only you guys as creators can see the background mess. But you can also see the potential and where we're going with this, right? Oh my, this is beautiful. Oh my. I might want to dome this one more time just to pop that silver out. But I'm not gonna do that right now, because once this side cures, I'm gonna flip it. Look at that. I'm gonna flip it and resin the mica powder so that we get some gloss on that. So this is gonna be a double-sided. Oh, y'all know what? I forgot to put the hole in. Darn it. That's all right. I got all excited. All right, we're gonna put this under the light and see what happens. Look at that. That one's pretty. Y'all comment below and let me know which one is your favorite by the time we finish with this. All right, let's see, let's see. Very nice. No fibers. This will get another coat. This is still hanging in there. So let's see. I don't want to put this on. Oh, it's gonna get another coat, and if it has the use this one. Brand new. I really don't want to get any resin on here. Alright, down you go. We're gonna do some resin. This really could be domed right now, but I'm not gonna do it. I want to see how this tape and mica reacts to the resin. Let's see if it does anything funky. I'm probably gonna have to resin file the ends of this one too. Alright, let's see what happens. I am going to put a little bit of a flame on here to get rid of some bubbles I see. But I don't want to melt the tape. That would be ugly. Alright, be right back. Okay, let's see. Nice. Alright, let's see what this looks like over here. Alright, so we got some funkiness happening on the edges. I'm glad I didn't dome it. So what I'm going to do is file this again. This happens to be the longest type of situation. Didn't realize this was going to be such a long video, but if you're still with me, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Yes, this is going to be nice. Y'all forgive my band-aid. It's getting some wear and tear today, huh? I'm holding it a little different to save my hands. And I'm giving it a file like I did on the front of the other one. All right, so that's not as smooth as I'd like, so I'm not gonna make you watch. I'll speed this up. All right, let's go ahead and do, I think this is good. I'm gonna do one more coat. No. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more coat back here. I think I'm gonna just brush it on. First. And remember, the edges were dull. See how dull it is right there from filing? Now I'm going to do this again. I actually think I like my brush stiff like this. It helps. Happy little accident. So I'm gonna let this spread. I'm gonna put a little more and let it self-level. I'm gonna do another flame because I see some bubbles. There we go. I see you popping, boo. And you can't really see them that great, but because of the glitter. But I can see them. So let's try this again. I'll be right back. What's a happen now? Let's see what's a happen now. Very nice. Very nice. Now we're gonna put a final coat. So this is what that looks like. I still have not put the hole in, but it's right there. So let's go ahead and let me see. I don't want to mess up my resin, but I'm gonna put a hole in it because I want this to be a keychain. So let me get my drill. And hopefully we don't mess things up. So I got a diamond tip. Let's see if I can get that. It's right here. So I have a piece of wood. I might have to do this off camera, guys. Let's see. Oops. It's taking my thing with it. Interesting. Let's see if I can do this again. That's not cool. Let's see. That's not turning. Okay, we gotta check into that. Let's do this. There we go. Oh, it didn't mess it up. Well, looks like it might have done something there. Oh well. Tis what it is. This will be mine anyway. Let me wipe up the mess and get rid of the tools. You don't know until you know, right? I didn't want to drill in that resin, but we did it anyway. All right, let's finish this off and then I'm gonna let you guys go. So we got the hole. I'm gonna have to make it a little bit bigger, maybe, I don't know. And I may have to do the sides with some resin and spot cure it because I don't like the edges looking like that. But that's just me. Let me see, am I done doming? Well, I gotta get the, I think I'm done for the video right now. I'm gonna leave this just like that. Oh, of course I'm not. One more dome. One more dome. Because this one's domed thicker. And I want this one thicker too. Give it a little love since we put that hole in it. And I just noticed a scratch on it too, so good thing we are doming more. Good stuff. I'm so glad you guys are hanging with me. And this is the meditating part. This is the Zen. When I do the resin, I get quiet and focused. And I'm just in my element. This part. I'm scared. I might need a little more, but I'm not gonna do it. Alright. I think looking good. I like to poke it so it'll do it self-leveling. Yes, hunting. We're gonna do a flame, and then we're gonna put it under the light one last time. Ooh, that heated up a little more than I wanted. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when you put the flame to UV resin, or any resin I guess, it heats up and it gets thinner. So I use the thicker viscosity ones. But what? All right, let's check it out. Okay, I'm trying to find my key rings. For some reason I cannot find them, which is weird, but it's what it is. Let me move this. Oh, cover it back up. Where's the cover? So we got this, and we got this. So there we go. The whole goal of this video was to use this foil, and I did, and I like it. I just want to get those edges. Same with this, but man, look at that. So I can't find my key rings, but I'm going to I'll put these together on a key ring when I find them and show you what they look like. Oh, there's one and a piece. Oh, there we go. Speak and you shall have. So let's do this, baby. I don't know if I'm gonna need an extra jump ring, and I probably will, to keep from messing this up. There we go. Let's put this through here. I want y'all to see the finished product before I go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. This is definitely a rush job here. So we got that one. I think a key ring, jump ring would be a little bit better. So let me get a jump ring. I want to do it right before we finish. Do it right, do it right. So I believe these are stronger ones that I purchased. Let's see. Yeah, I can't do these with my hand, and I bought these because I wanted them to be strong. If I have the link, it's from Bead Nova, and they're 10mm open jump rings. That's faded. I knew I was gonna want these again because they are good and strong. You can open and close, but I wouldn't recommend doing it too many times with just your hands. So let's go ahead and put this one on. 10mm jump ring. Oh, my hands are acting up today. And then that, nope, it's not my hands. It is this plier. It doesn't have a grip. Here's a grip. That one and that. And there she goes. I like this. It feels good. It's nice and soft back here. And you know what? I'm gonna offer customizing. I can laser engrave on the back and have a person's initial on there or something. Yes, hunty, yes. So think about how you can make this even better, even though it is yummy already. Let's see. Put that one on, then that. Close that up and get this on here. Yes, I'm so happy. Oh my God, these are so freaking cute. This is a one I did with resin. Just plain resin and mica powder and glass. Oh my God. These though. Let me just do this. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can see. Not my band-aid, but look at those. I love them. I hope you do too. Thank you guys for being a part of this video, sitting here and spending your Sunday afternoon or whenever you're watching this with me. And then there's the back. So we got the cork backing, which I'm going to laser engrave or offer as a laser engrave option. And then there's that mica powder on top of double-sided tape, guys. It worked. And I messed up right there, that little hole, because I drilled it after the fact. So this one's gonna be mine. Love it, love it, love it. All right, guys, thanks for spending the time with me, pushing play. I really appreciate you guys. I hope that you are going to create something amazing, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.